Hi, this is Mark, and I'm here in the yoga room of my gym. Just finished a practice, and I'm going to do the reading from the Golden Present Daily Inspirational Readings by Sri Swami Satchidananda. And this is my other practice, reading from this book, 365 readings in here, one for each day, and I plan to read these and post them daily. And this is the reading for September 23rd. And the topic is, and you still have the dirty spot. When others criticize you, there are two things to think of. First, that's the way they look at me, and that's what they see. Give them that freedom. Probably they may not see the other, better side. Feel sorry for them. Leave it at that. The other thing to think about is, yes, he is like a mirror. Through him I see my defects. You go in front of a mirror to clean the dirty spots from your face. In the same way, this person is revealing your dirty spots. Thank the person and work on it. Then you will even look for criticism, because you can get help from that. If people don't criticize you, you will never know your own defects. If you see it in this light, you will never be angered by that. But if the mirror continues to show your dirty spot and you become defensive and punch it, you lose your mirror, you lose your fist, and you still have the dirty spot. Yeah. Sometimes can be hard to take that in, that people are a mirror, we're actually benefiting when somebody points something out like that to us or makes some comment about our behavior or our actions or choices. Sometimes it's our close friends that are able to do that, and we're able to take that in. We can listen to them because we feel a trust connection with them, where we recognize that they are committed to our good and well-being. But if it's coming from a stranger, it can be a little bit harder to take, or if it's just not coming at the right time. We might be in a time where we might be feeling a little more sensitive. It may be hard to hear criticism or someone's judgment. And I feel like there's other times in the book where Swami Satchidananda would, talk about just disregard. If it feels like some energy is coming towards you that doesn't feel like it's to your best interest or going to serve you well, then disregard it. And at times that might be the better thing to do so that you retain your peace. But if you're on a path of self-inquiry, on a path of seeking self-growth, if you're on a path where you're willing to continue to grow and see yourself as this evolving being, then a reading like this, I think, can be very powerful. Because of course that's why we have to wash our face every day, hopefully. Keeping it clean, because there is a buildup, there's a buildup even on the surface layer. Eventually, if we don't wash it, they do go into the pores, and then, we need a deep cleaning. Same kind of idea with working on our character and on our being. Starts off, if we catch them quickly enough, they're easy to work on because they're on a more surface level. We can wash them off a little more quickly. Sometimes they soak in and they're deeply ingrained. They find a groove into our mind, our habit way of being. And so it can take a little more effort, a little more work, maybe some professional help to be able to get in there and find those grooves. And come back to that pure self. That's really the goal of yoga, is to recognize the pure self, to be able to come back to our peace. But of course, dirt builds up on a daily basis. You can't expect that we just wash it once. We do one yoga class, or we go to one retreat, or we, read one book and then we've got it all. It's a continuous practice. That's what the yogis recognize, that it has to be something you practice for a long time without break and in all earnestness. So there's that sense of real interest, that integrity with what your relationship is with this out damn spot. Is that what it is from Shakespeare? Out damn spot. I'll have to look that up after. But anyway, how about that? Hope that's useful for today. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you tomorrow.